Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer full general card readings, sun and moon readings, psychic hit readings, casual readings, and personal readings. For information for all of that is in the description box of my YouTube page below. Also, it's connected to my Patreon page where there are two memberships, the Key membership and the Lotus membership. All the details are in there for your consideration. That's one of the best ways to help support the channel. And I think that's about it. Also, if you like the artwork that you see in the intro, the artist's name and link is in the description box below, so feel free to check him out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, hello, this is Naveen Ferguson. Hi Libra, welcome to the channel. We will be doing a sun and moon reading for you for the time frame of November the 11th to December the 9th of 2024. Libra, if my voice sounds congested or whatever have you, it's because I am recovering from being a little bit sick. So please bear with me. Typically, Libra, the sun and moon readings are for Lotus members on my Patreon page. And I am like teeter-tottering between just making it normally available for everyone on YouTube and on my Patreon, because I've been doing that moreover quite often when I just rather all of my readings personally be available free in a practical essential means, practically, for you to view, and just trying to figure out how to what to offer or how to offer, I guess, certain things whereby it would be considered for subscribers or members to join and to assist the growth of the channel in those economical means. But I never really felt, for me, I never really felt comfortable per se charging or putting a monetized understanding, put a monetized understanding towards, how would I put this? Like directly, wow, thank you, universe. I feel this for me. It could be for you too. It's a Nine of Cups, because I'm just trying to figure out how best to entreat my audience and grow my audience with the current means that I can offer. But I don't want there to be a hindrance for anyone seeing the messages that I share because of finances. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if my YouTube was able to be monetized, that would be great. I don't live in a country that allows it. The licensure type thing does not exist in my country for that. At least that's where I currently live. I'm trying to make ways to leave this country and hopefully establish a better life elsewhere. But that's why I try to let everybody know, hey, remember to subscribe on my YouTube, because once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can open up a membership page and then, put the monetized understanding on that. And then the same thing with my Patreon, whereby it's like, I have two tiers on my Patreon. So one is a key tier, where it's like $3, where you can see the full readings of general readings, and it just assists in the growth, And then there's the the Lotus Tarot, which is like offers the same things a little bit more, especially with the what do you call it, Sun and Moon readings, and that's for like $9.99. And it's like, but I just I don't necessarily like. I just don't. I'd rather just share the gift and you know allow the normality of the YouTube monetization to for viewing and stuff like that. I'd rather that, or or a reasonable membership fee-ish or whatever. I think that's fine. I would have put my Patreon. Wow, I'm rambling. Clearly, it's a lot on my mind at the moment because I would have put my Patreon, for example, at $1 if I could, or something like that. But because of how things are, literally the least I could offer is $3. Like that's the very least. I can't go less than that. Because of taxes and all that kind of stuff. One of my friends, now that I'm talking about, like, for example, one of my friends who ordered a personal reading from me, the personal readings were like $25, and I told them, I said, hey, make sure to do the taxing and stuff like that, because when they do it to PayPal, I don't get the full $25 because of taxation and other things like that. And they didn't even know that. I don't think not too many people know that. I mean, I had a couple people who I guess understood that, but yeah, because then they showed me a screenshot, like it shows them like the straight $25, like no taxings and all like that. But when I showed them a screenshot of mine, and I showed them what I received, you can clearly see the taxation taken out because of where I live. And also, then there's a withdrawal fee, of course. So I actually don't see, I don't get the full 25, Same as with my Patreon, if something is $3, I don't see that full $3. I see like maybe $1 or less, if that, because then I have to take it from Patreon, I have to put it to the PayPal, and then I have to put it into my bank account. It's a whole to do with taxation. The point is, it's actually not how would I put this? I'm not like, I don't want to place a burden, I guess, on my viewers to contribute in a monetized way, but it really does help with varying things. At the same time, I don't want to hinder my viewers in seeing all the readings, because anyway, so I thought in my head that, you know what, I'm probably going to move into or transition the Sun and Moon readings also into the key membership, so that everybody can see, because I think the Sun and Moon readings is very important, and I wish I want you to see it. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking I'm probably going to do away with the Lotus membership. Maybe it's a bit too high. It's not high because I want it to be high. It's just that it doesn't make financial sense if like to put something so low but I don't get, and for me to even, anyway. Yeah, you know what? I'm rambling. I'm figuring it out. I do the channel updates every now and again, let y'all know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm figuring it out how I might do this. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for your patience. You were literally the first sign I actually just dived in this regard. Like no other reading of the signs I went in this deeply in that regard, in my personal business acumen of this, I guess. I think it's Libra. You're very understanding. Oh my goodness. I know. I have a lot on my mind. You know, I'm not even supposed to be bringing the stress to you. Good goodness gracious. It's a thing, and I guess I just felt like sharing with someone or you, the viewers, and just expressing myself in this regard. I guess. Yeah. But anyway, I'll figure it out. Don't worry. But your positive consideration is much appreciated. Now let's go in with the spiel. Remember the YouTube. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Please consider becoming a subscriber, especially because once I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I'll be able to put a membership page and offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, yada, yada, yada. And of course, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth of the channel. So we're going to go into the sun and moon sign reading. Right here is the sun sign, and then we'll get to the moon sign, which will be overlaid. And it'll be over the two pillars as they go to give a little bit of a deeper understanding. The sun sign is mostly the external energies, what's going on in your external world per se, because you know there's still some inner dynamics with you in that. And of course, the moon sign will go into the inner world, your internal world. Okay, and of course, nothing's like black and white. They're all kind of blending a bit and stuff like that. So, but it helps to see both sides so that we can see a bit more of depth what might be going on. Okay, so right here, this is your core personality or sense of self, what's happening with you externally at this time. Right here, this is your basic preferences. What do you prefer at this time in your external world? Right here will be your romantic life or your social life. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, you know. And right here, it'll be how you're moving through life in general at this time. Time for the reading is November the 11th to December the 9th. Let's see what's going on. Okay, core personality and sense of self. Excellent. So Libra, you have the World card. You're clearly going through a transition, change, an elevation of sorts. I think I remember from your general reading, if I'm remembering correctly, you were going through a shift of things. But yeah, this is what's happening. Some of you may be traveling, relocating. I sense some of you may be graduating, getting a promotion, something like that. But yeah, there is a substantial shift in your world, in elevation, I sense more so for the best. Yeah, I was hearing for the better, for the best. So if some of you were waiting on an approval or a course of action that will transition you to a next echelon of your lifestyle, of your career path, and I sense for some of you even a family or social elevation as well, it's happening. And I also sense a level of slight apprehension. Maybe some of you have a slight guilt feeling. Maybe certain other people or other situations were passed over in more preferring you for this role or task or elevation. I know sometimes even some levels of imposter syndrome could take place with some people, but try not to let that overshadow or cause you to kind of get in your own way. This was meant to be. This elevation was meant to be. This is deserving of you. Okay, you've done a lot. Since with the world card, you've done a lot to also earn this new chapter in your life. Okay, whether it be moving to a new sense of place of residence, new home, new country, whatever the situation is, you deserve this. Okay, it was meant for you. It's the universe giving you what you deserve in the best possible way, and it's only going to further elevate you to the next levels and course of your life. Further clarification. Yeah, see the Two of Pentacles. I sense for some of you in this elevation, and that's why I sense some like that Passover type thing, because some of you, it might have caught you a little bit by surprise, okay? And some of you, it's almost like it came so fast, you know, in some respect. But you're going to have to leave, is what's coming through, something behind in order to focus on this new, more discerned task ahead, okay? More enriching, more elevating, more expansive energy, okay? You were developing something already in certain respects, or you might have thought them you would, you know, give a certain amount of time in one area, and then eventually you would then go into this area. But it seems like the universe had other more advanced plans for you, which shifted your view, shifted your thoughts, shifted your patterns to an elevated stance or the next transition faster than you had expected. Okay? Sometimes when I see the Two of Pentacles, I see a focusing on choosing on one thing, and you could always come back to another thing. I don't necessarily see that here. I see you leaving one aspect of prosperity to gain a much more enriching aspect of prosperity. And I'm using the term prosperity in a general sense, okay? In the general sense of the physicalities, especially of life, which the Pentacles kind of represent, with the networking climb, social climb, affluent climb, resources climb, financial gain climb, wealth climb, security climb, good health climb. You know what I mean? Moving from something that was good to something that is much, much better. Okay? Further clarification? No, not this card. This card? Great. Yeah, look, the Knight of Swords, and this was meant to be, you're meant to, like, that's why I said this kind of thing just happened, like, fast, like, you didn't expect it, like that. A lot of you didn't expect certain things to go as fast as it's going, but it's requiring you with the Knight of Swords to go swiftly. That this is the swift card. It's swiftly taking action on this opportunity, swiftly taking action on this turn of events that's really going to propel you forward towards the next level of your destiny, the next chapter of your life. It is becoming more smooth sailing as you go in this regard. The structure and plan is already in place, is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's just requiring you to get on the path and like claim your reward, claim your victory, claim your elevation, okay? Claim this next chapter in life that is promising so much for you, okay? So we got to continue. I actually took a lot of time in my first ramblings. Okay, my goodness. Okay, so right here we have your basic preferences. What do you prefer this time? Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Cups. What's coming through is that you would prefer a much more calmer transition of things. You'd also prefer a bit more, I sense, empathy on varying sides. I sense some people may not necessarily agree with what's happening to you. Maybe some other people were jaded, perhaps because of your elevation. Maybe other people wanted what you had. And this could be in romance. This could be in business. It could be in your lifestyle. It could be an invitation to a group, is what I'm hearing as well. A grouping, collaboration, facilitation. You were not trying to cause ruffled feathers, okay? You prefer a more harmonious transition, a more harmonious understanding, and but that's not necessarily what's happening. You prefer that, but that's not necessarily what's happening. But it doesn't mean it's bad, okay? You can deal with it. It's the way things went about may have not been in the vision that you would have first perceived. But that's how it is. And you are also doing your best to claim this cup of love for yourself, and also keeping a soft tone. I sense a level of humble tone, but at the same time respecting yourself, involving all of this, whatever this is happening in your life. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? My goodness. The Ace of Swords, this is that victory. Okay, the Ace of Swords, that victory card. It is that like winning the good fight. It is winning the war, not just the battle, the war. Okay, it is the victory of a certain cycle that's now planning and very clear-minded, very succinct about the next phases of things and going towards victory in this process with power, with vindication, with dignity, with pride, with understanding that you are worthy, okay, and further acknowledging your grit, your tenacity, your strength in order to have earned this position in whatever situation this is for you. Okay, this is also further the universe trying to giving you the understanding that yes, again, if some of you doubt this, don't doubt it. You deserve this. You deserve better. Universe said take this card. Yeah, the Five of Wands. With the fights that you've gone through, like I said, some of you thought this would have taken a little bit more time, and it just kind of happened overnight in certain respects. Okay, there are some people, Five of Wands, who may not be as in favor for your climb as fast as it might be as it is. And there was competition, you understand? But you are the one who came through victorious, and other people, they have their own paths to follow through. That's just how it is sometimes. Again, your preference is a bit more, you wish more so for the peace aspect of it, but you're not going to kowtow and fall over for the whims of other people just, feeling bad on their end. That's something for them to deal with. You sympathize, you can empathize, but at the same time, you also have to, you understand that this is a great opportunity in your life. Okay, whether that's in relationship, collaboration, your own business, an investment, job offer, whatever the situation is. Okay? Wow, this is interesting, Libra. So, right here, let's get into your romantic life, your social aspects of things. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So don't worry. And this is clearly not hitting the romance. This is hitting the social. Because of this, in your social life, your networking, your title, your elevation is what's coming through. With the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to be getting favor. Okay, a lot of strong connections, a lot of resources, a lot of commitments that are going to be at your back, assisting you, guiding you, motivating you, entreating you, really helping you see the world in a much more elevated way. There's a lot of prosperity, a lot of opportunity coming about you, great karma, because of all of this. Okay, so expect your social world to expand and in glorious ways. Honestly, this is what's coming through. Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Cups. You are leaving sadness, grief, mundane attitudes, denials, doubts, all those kind of lower vibrations behind this word I'm hearing. You don't know exactly how everything is going to play out, but you know that every step forward, the pathway gets brighter, lighter. You get to understand more, you get to grow more, and you're not going to turn back. You are taking advantage of this opportunity, and you're not looking back. Okay, no matter what befuddles were in the shadows of sorts. Okay, you're taking this opportunity and leaving common waters in certain respects, or lower tiered waters. Okay, universe said no, this card, great. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Cups. This is meant for you. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. The fight and the passion, the majesty of it all. Okay, the Ace of Cups. This is a cup from the universe offering to you. Okay, with this entire elevation, the Ace of Cups is full of all those good things. Okay, all those good things that's meant for you at this time. Everything that you need is in this cup. Okay, to help transition you into this elevated state. Okay, so expect there's a lot of support coming to you, and I can understand that, especially when this kind of caught you off guard a little bit too. So you may need a bit of hand holding in which to assist you. So that's some of you. Some of you, I sense, a bit younger to the game, but some of you, you could stand on your own, and you just have to transition yourself, just get accustomed to this new growth. Let's see what how you are moving through life at this time, for the time frame of the reading. Yeah, look, oh my gosh. I just finished saying that basically. We have the Strength card, you moving through with perseverance, with strength, with zeal, with that, how would I put this? Respect and pride in yourself and the dimensions of which you are going to be involved with. Okay, you carry yourself and represent yourself well, as well as the connected forces around you. Okay, you are taking on the role in whatever situation this is in a very dynamic way, and it's going to be very much appreciated. Okay, very much appreciated, and we spoke about that before over here too. Know that you deserve this. Okay, look at that. Remember that I got, in my personal ramblings, I got the 9 of Cups. Oh my god, I took that as a good sign for me personally, because I'm trying to work on my life as well, but you also got the 9 of Cups, right? And I said it's probably going to show up for you too, and look at it, it showed up for you. The 9 of Cups. This is that wish fulfillment, okay? And again, this wish, whatever it is you were planning, working towards, collaborating towards, dreaming towards, it came sooner than you expected. The 9 of Cups, it is meant to be, okay? It is acknowledging what's happening in your life, okay? And there's more to come, okay, is what I'm hearing with the 9 of Cups. So wish fulfillment, things are going in the right perspective, the right direction, the right chapter for you. A lot of things are going to be handed to you, is what I'm hearing, especially with that Wheel of Fortune, a lot of favor, okay? And do not downplay your deservedness of it all, okay? I'm not saying be, prideful in a negative way. I'm also not saying to be bashful in a submissive, taken advantage of way, no, okay? But be prideful in that you deserve this, and you're going to make the best of it, and you're going to treat everyone with respect and dignity moving forward in this regard, how everything is in this, like the necessity of you in this new role, and developing this new role, and engaging in these new people that may be involved, okay? Giving them confidence in you being chosen in what you're in. Okay, I hope I didn't make that confusing. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Swords again, because what I described just now was like another battlefield of sorts. Okay, but you're going to be absolutely amazing in it. Okay, you're chosen for a reason. Why? Because you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Literally, the universe further, like reiterating what it was said, okay? But in this particular Ace of Swords, we also see the esoteric, the mathematical, scientific dynamics, the creative dynamics in here. We see the long planning and the almost chess-like strategic nature of it all. Seeing the truth of the matter, dealing with varying people groups and situations, and rising above it all, figuring out how things work, and making the best course of action. You are the right person for the job, okay? You see this? They know you are a winning hand, and you have to believe that you are a winning hand. This is victory. This is winning the war, okay? Libra, do not doubt yourself, okay? This was meant to be. So let's get, and time is going. I really do need to hurry up. So now I'm just going to quickly go and to give you the meat of the moon sign. And the moon sign, remember, you can rewind back and cross-reference, but moon sign is going to be over the sun sign part here, okay? Going to give a little bit of deeper meaning. I do have to hurry up because of limited resources. So right here will be your emotional life, how you're feeling internally. Right here will be your desires internally, and right here will be your subconscious, which you may not be aware of. So let's see what your feelings are, and wow. This is how you're feeling. Of course, especially with the World card here and the Ace of Swords and everything that was happening over here. The Sun, this is the most elevated and happiest, most transformative card, uplifting card in the deck. This is if you thought the Ace of Swords is victory, this is like victory incarnate, okay? This is absolute blessings, absolute miracles, absolute greatness, okay, happiness, like abundance unmeasured, basically. Okay, this is how you are feeling, and this energy is being drawn out is also being manifested in your physical world, especially, as well as what I'm feeling. Okay, clearly. Okay, so you are moving in an absolutely divinely orchestrated, I hear, extremely elevated direction in your life. It's like your life is just like you woke up one day, it's like zoom, suddenly everything just got better in a much more faster, elevated, grander design. This is amazing. Further clarification. Yes, look at that, the Three of Wands. You see, you're already prepared. You're ready for that perfect wave that's coming on track. You're ready to embark and to go into that grander design and expansion of your world. That's what the Three of Wands is. Okay? And it's happening for you. It's happening for you. Further clarification. Yes, the Seven of Wands. This is you being affirmed in who you are, the mission, your motivation, your desires, being willing to hear varying people out. There may be some, like we spoke about over here, especially these over the two calls, there may be some people who disagree with certain things or whatever, but there will also be people who are on your side. You can hear people out respectfully, you'll be supported, but you're going to stand in your convictions, you're going to take the opportunity, you're going to do what is best and right for you. Okay, being confident in yourself, and that's another thing that's being pushed into here. Remember to be confident. You deserve this expansion. You deserve this victory in your life. Okay, so let us continue. And right here we have your desires. What's happening? Yeah, the Tower. Again, over all of this right here, the Tower. The old foundations is done away with. Okay. Your desire was always for elevation, for growth, for change. You just didn't know it was going to happen like bang, okay? And that is literally what the Tower is. That change, that's what you've been working for and everything. Bam, it just happened. It's here. It's for you, Libra, okay? The old foundation could not support this absolute grand shift in your life, this grand elevation, and the universe is now like propelling you into this much more loftier goal. So understand that this is your desires. You want that change. You just didn't know it was going to come that fast, and it will. Look, Judgment. So much transformation. It's transformative energy here. Judgment is like, again, it's really, I feel like I'm repeating myself right now because it's the same message that's coming through with the cards in so many respects. Mentally, spiritually, physically, all that kind of stuff. The Judgment is basically coming to life, rising from the grave, like a phoenix, The Judgment is your entire philosophy, your mindset, your drive, your motivation is elevated. You rise to a higher frequency. Everything is new. You see the world differently. You move differently. Your lifestyle is differently. This is, if the Tower is the physical element of your world being uprooted, destroyed, and made way for better in the physicalities, then the Judgment is happening in your spiritual, mental, in your heart space. In that regard, everything that you are is elevating, okay, rising to a higher vibration. Your entire, the way you see, the way you breathe is different and elevated. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, the Eight of Wands again coming through. We had the Eight of Wands. Is this the Eight of Wands here? No, the Seven Wands. I'm mixing that part up. The Eight of Wands here is that communication, and it's that extremely fast communication, extremely fast action, okay? And we already know that's what's happening because you're being propelled, okay? So be understanding that there's a lot of movement happening now with your desires, and we already got that. This is just reaffirming that. But yeah, there's absolutely transformative elevation and change in your world, in your life, okay? And it's meant to be. It's meant to be, Libra. So let us see what your subconscious is trying to say with the universe, which you may not be aware of. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords again. Is that not again, but it's that it's that type of energy whereby you might have been a part of something. It might have not necessarily been your cup of tea. It might have been a means to an end of sorts, but you realize you have to leave it. You have to go because there's something better. Okay. You're tolerating something, and you're you're ending, you're like, some of you may be ending a contract or something, giving them what's due to them or whatever, and you're moving on. It's something, a lot of you want to do this very quietly if you can, okay? But it is that transition. It is out of something that was into something way better, okay? For the clarification, wow. The World card. You started with the World card. The World card is also coming up in your moon sign. My gosh. Again, that same movement, elevation, energy. I don't know how much times I can say the same thing, okay? But the World card, you are coming into a new establishment of your creative prowess is what I'm hearing. Just a grander design. You're closing one book and you're entering into another book, a new chapter. Everything that I said before with the World card there, and then some. Just everything going into the best possible way. I mean, along with the sun card, when it enters, it just elevates everything. I don't know how much more I could say of so much good, grand change happening in your life. Look at that. The Nine of Swords. Again, this is for some of you who have a little bit of, the butterflies, the doubts in certain respects like that. Do not overthink it, is what the Nine of Swords are. In fact, it also speaks to towards some of your worst fears. They're not going to have. That's just your anxieties, just because of how fast this is going. But it's not true. It's not going to be true, okay? You are very capable. This is spirit just taking you through all of this and letting you realize you can do more. You were made for more. Okay? There's so much amazing, grand change happening in your life, in your world right now. So, let's see what your crystal card has to say. And we have peridotite. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. Please forgive me. There can be a lot of negative energy and there can be, I was reading that right. There can be a lot of negative energy and negative emotions surrounding you from day to day. Wow. That's literally from this card here involving certain people, talking about certain people here, and a couple of you can backtrack and see, because like I said, you're leaving certain things behind. You yourself, you are being pulled from that into a better. Anyway, let's continue. This stone neutralizes those energies and allows your spirit to absorb knowledge and wisdom. Used during meditation, it also expands your mind so you can truly understand the beauty in life. Excellent. Let's see what your angel message has to say. And we have yes. The answer is yes. Okay? Yes. This is meant to be, Libra. Okay? Yes. So let's see what yes is trying to say. Yes is page number 88, and that's yes without the exclamation point. Awesome. So, yes. The answer to your question is yes. If you want a more detailed reply to your inquiry, you can ask additional questions and pull more cards. Why not? Let's do that. Here's the deck. Okay. So, yes, towards your success and elevation and all those other things you were asking about. And let's see further information about that. And we have ask your angels. Well, I can clearly see that there's a lot of surprises and growth experience and opportunity, all this kind of stuff coming your way. And if they said everything at one time, then, you lose out on the next level of your transformative energies, and we don't, some things are hidden for a reason, but you are moving in a great direction. Okay, and we spoke about that with a couple of these cards around here, where you were told to believe this is for you, keep going, things are going to get brighter. But let's see, ask your angels, and more than likely this is going to be like when you have doubts or questions or whatever, and you need just some guidance onto this new path, this very fast elevation, you may need some assistance or guidance. Don't worry, the angels are going to provide. You wouldn't be placed in this situation if you couldn't handle it, is what I'm feeling. Ask your angels on page 19. Let's get to this. Page 19. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so out loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to divine will. Your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or out in nature, and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. I sense that's also a message for me as I'm contemplating my dynamics. Okay, so let's see the Empaths Oracle, what you got here, and we have number 19, creating personal space. Excellent. Look at that. Creating personal space. So let's see what that has to say. And that's number 19. Number 19, page 101. Okay, here we go. And let's go to deeper meaning. We all sometimes need to take space from others. This can be difficult due to demands of family, occupation, social obligations, and so on. However, we can create some amount of personal space when we need it. It is always possible, even if it feels otherwise. Pulling this card indicates that you cannot solve everything right now, and that's okay. Like it or not, that's just the way it is. This is why taking personal space is so important. Rather than obsessing on social interactions and issues of everyday life, it is time to nurture your inner child. It is vital that empaths create personal space and embrace it when necessary. Taking occasional space is not a sign of weakness, but of self-aware strength. Much like going to sleep every night, it's a matter of visualizing and revitalizing and rejuvenating one's energy in order to better approach the world at large. Empaths are often inundated with demands and expectations from others. This is a good thing if we feel balanced and have the time to spare. When we don't, however, we must recognize that our energetic capacity cannot extend beyond our limits. This is no joke. Overextending empathic energy creates burnout, depression, and disease. Let's value ourselves enough to avoid these detriments. It's important for empaths to have a place to feel safe. Everybody's living, working, and social situations are different, and everyone's physio-spiritual proclivities differ. Well, it's like certain words you say, but you don't normally see them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get into your sacred spirit reading card, and we have open intuition, seek clarification. That's almost like with the angel cards here. Okay, so let's see what that is having to say. And we have that's number 29. Number 29, page 66. Number 29, page... Was the other one also page 60? No, the other one was 101. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of other things. Okay, so here we go. Open intuition, seek clarification, possible misinterpretations now. Intuition is the inner voice of the soul. Opening our intuitive channels and trusting the messages that we receive can be challenging in the beginning. Not knowing how to interpret these vibes can lead to confusion. For are you really listening, or is it just your imagination? You are already intuitive. Think about the times you have felt, heard, or just known about events or insights about others or places. Those gut feelings are your primary mechanism for the natural base instinct. It might seem daunting at first, but opening your intuition can be performed in a variety of ways. Being open to trusting is the start. Meditation, visualization, or connecting to your angels or guides to assist in these processes can significantly increase your sensory perception and accuracy of vision. Over time, you may have always felt there is a force guiding you in life. You may have had a near-death experience or had to face your own mortality abruptly. These moments can trigger a forceful opening that can be challenging to comprehend and understand if you have had no prior awareness of them. You may be experiencing unexplained headaches, migraines, or sinus complaints. This area around your third eye and crown chakra is currently stagnant or blocked and needs to be balanced. Right now, you must learn to decipher this internal guidance. You are receiving many messages, but are misinterpreting their meanings. Focus on clearing your mind and resetting your psychic antenna. Remain open to receiving signs and messages as you continue to build your skills using clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance. Keep an intuitive journal and record those vibes or premonitions you feel you receive. Observe these moments without judgment. Reflection will bring you confidence and help you understand and configure your interpretations of symbols, signs, and verbal messages. Let's see, your affirmation is, I am an open channel for my soul to seek its guidance. Excellent. Okay, so Libra, thank you for contending with me earlier. And I really do hope the reading helped you in guiding you, uplifting you up, and really engaging you in this new prosperity that's coming, that's developing, that's happening in your life right now. You can do this, okay? Keep moving forward, and I wish you the best. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.